Let's see, we might be live. I'm not really sure because give me a second more here. Give me a second more. I'm almost there. God, this is so annoying. I hate my life. I really, really hate my life, but it looks like we're back online, which is good. Perid is here. Hi, Perid. Yeah, you joined at a bad moment. I'm going to change my mind. I think there's something about Streamlabs here. God, I hate my life. I really hate my life. Let's see. I lost commands, Free Fire, and everyone else just joined us. Sorry about that, but we are back. Yeah. Maybe I should go back to OBS Studio. Whoa, what was that? Maybe I should go back to OBS Studio. I don't know. The Apple event is now. It says Volvo on the back. Yeah, thank you for recognizing that, Roadrunner. Updating from OBS Studio, because that is what I thought I did. I updated to Streamlabs OBS. Mango, I couldn't care less. They're showing a new iPhone. Yeah, and it's, I don't know, 11S? There's nothing new about it. Anyway, welcome back. We're in Hulin. We're going to haul all the way down to Maratiz. And we're going to do that without any buffering. And there's not going to be a part 3. We don't need that. Let's just hope this works. Hi Eggman and welcome. This being approximately the same distance as it was for the first stream, I'm going to say that this is the second and last haul for today. I'm going to do that. Wow, that's a lot of traffic. Seriously? I think there's been an accident back there. Jesus. And that's the end of the queue. Wow. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to just downgrade back to OBS Studio again. Which is a shame because I really liked Streamlabs OBS. I really, really enjoyed it. A lot of functionality that I really enjoyed. So I'm gonna miss it for that reason. The video Godness released. When did he release it? I've seen several of his videos. It all depends on which one you're talking about. Yes, this is a standalone map, 1:1 scale, covering around 250 kilometers of the Czech Republic. It's a paid mod, but you can download a trial version, including some 80 kilometers of the map, if you want to try it out for yourself. Hi Ivan, and thank you. Yeah, it's Majooou map. One of the very first, I think, map mods I actually paid for. No, it wasn't. I bought it on 131 or 130. It wasn't one of the first, but it's one that I bought quite some time ago. Oh, the one with the magic. Well, yeah, I've seen that. But I've only seen... no, I haven't seen the video, but I've seen the pictures. Maybe I should watch the video too. I'm getting old, you know. Before we get on the highway... No, there is no alternative routes to do here. So we're gonna do this. Of course, Apple, that's what I always do. I mean, they're revolutionizing iPhone first generation. Wasn't revolutionizing at all. There were other companies that already had done that for a very long time. Only thing Apple is very good at, you can't deny that, is packaging. They package all the functionality they have in a very, very nice way. And usually it works pretty well. Usually. And when it doesn't, there's no way you can fix it. Which is why I prefer Android. Yeah. I had a long discussion with my former boss about it. Many years ago, I was actually responsible for the phones we had in the bank, in the company I work. And my boss told me that I had to bring the iPhone into the list of allowed phones, and I said, okay, fine. Why do we need it? And it came down to just that. There's an Apple on the back of the phone. That's the only reason he had for it. If you're an Apple fan, you're really an Apple fan and want to buy everything they have, no matter. Oh, here we go again. Poland rebuilding, where to put it? Can't say. I do not have a map combo currently that includes Poland rebuilding. Some people say they have working map combos with Poland rebuilding. In those cases, they do not have the Macedonia map. I don't know why that is. I haven't started looking into it, and most importantly, there is not an updated road connection for the new version of Poland rebuilding just yet. And I'm pretty sure you're gonna find some broken roads somewhere in Poland if you use the old version of the road connection. That's just based on the fact that ProMods did a lot of updates to Poland in 250. Absolutely, I can absolutely show you the map. Just did it 2 seconds ago, but here we go again. So here's the map, the Czech Republic. This part of the map is completed already. Still some parts to do before it is entirely complete, but it's a good start. And we're going to do 38 kilometers, which sounds not like much, but this is a 1-to-1 scale map, so it's going to take about an hour to do those 38 kilometers. No, Eggman, you're wrong, wrong, wrong. First off, there is not an Android. There are around 140 different versions of Android. Some of them are good and virus-free. Others are absolutely horrible and still virus-free, but there isn't one version of Android. If you choose a Samsung phone, depending on the phone you buy, you get one of perhaps 10 different versions of Android that is available for Samsung phones. But there's not one Android. And there are not more viruses on Android than there are on iOS. The reason we hear about it on Android, though, is because Google is transparent when it comes to its operating system. Apple isn't. And the way Apple tests their software, it's very, very easy to introduce viruses. Really easy. So I'm surprised we don't hear more about it than we do. But we do hear about it from time to time. But Apple is also very good at administrating that, making sure that journalists do not talk about it, do not publish information about it. If they do, they will never ever get a free phone from Apple again, for testing purposes, obviously. They won't get it again. Same goes for the security firms out there that specializes in mobile security. They will be locked out from everything Apple do forever if they talk publicly about their findings. So do not expect your Samsung or Android phone to be any worse than your Apple phone actually is. Yeah, Apple was first on making a phone for 1,000 euros plus. And they can charge whatever they want. Because 50% of the population in the world believes what Apple tells them. If Apple says it's the best phone ever, it's gotta be the best phone ever. Nokia used to be the best. I loved my old Nokia phones. I had a Nokia E90, the communicator. Wasn't the best communicator I ever had, but it was fantastic. My oldest daughter was around 8 years old when I got it. I actually got it 3 months before it went on sale, courtesy of Nokia. I worked very closely with Nokia back then. So they sent it to me and a handful of other companies 3 months before it went on sale. So I had it very early on, and I remember some of my daughter's friends in school, they were like, "Whoa, you have a huge phone," because it was pretty big. But compared to today's phones, it isn't that big. No, Perid, Nokia doesn't make phones anymore. However, there is another Finnish company that are leasing the Nokia name for their phones, but it's not Nokia. So the quality of them isn't Nokia quality. So I wouldn't buy them. Nokia could be thrown against walls. I wouldn't recommend that with today's Nokia phones. 2.5 million people watching the Apple release on YouTube. That's insane. Yes, Eggman, there's an Apple event right now. I couldn't care less. I understand, Eggman. You do you, I do me. See you next time. Oh well. I think I lost more viewers due to the fact that we have some buffering 16 minutes ago. But it is what it is. So what I'm going to do after this stream is that I'm simply going to downgrade back to OBS Studio again. And try to live with that instead. Yeah, the Nokia phones, the E series in particular, were absolutely fantastic. I've literally, and this is true, I've literally had every single E series phone ever released. There's no Ducky today, and that is because the truck isn't compatible with Sissel. Sissel, by the way, is live streaming with SES today. And then we lost another couple of viewers probably. Duck is in my heart. I'm carrying with me in my heart today. He will be here on Thursday for our next stream, which will be provided by OBS Studio. Super Rabbit, we actually talked about that a little earlier today. An hour or so ago. I'll do my next world's longest haul over Christmas. Just like the last one was over Christmas, this is also going to be over Christmas. And this time it's going to be 28,000 kilometers. There's not going to be a fight over that. I've heard worse. Is that heaven or is it hell, Eggman, when you have to choose? Hi, Gravity. Excuse me. Well, the only time you really need to watch the Apple event is for the last 5 minutes. Just around where they say that they're done for the day and they then say, oh, by the way, we have one more thing. That's when you need to look. Well, the whole we're doing over Christmas is we're doing it because it's long, not because it's beautiful. So we're going to use ROS and EAA. But without a lot of cheating. The only cheating is that I've removed some ferry connections, that's all. Other than that, the game is the decider for the routes. So 28,000 without faking it in any other way than just removing ferries. Next convoy will be early December. We are trying to find a date for it. Me and Global Cargo, they're called these days. We used to have Viva CC for our convoys. That was Viva Netherlands. And, oops. And they're nowadays called Global Cargo. So it's the same guys that we've done the other convoys with. Planning is on its way, and hopefully we'll have a date for you very soon. You have mock exams, Mango. Why do you care? It's just mock exams. It's not real exams. The real one, the free version is 80 kilometers. Which doesn't sound much, but keep in mind that it is a 1-to-1 scale map. The one that I'm using here, the paid version, is somewhere between 200 and 250 kilometers. Okay, Mango, I totally understand why you're serious about it then. But it's a strange thing calling it mock exams and then saying, well, oops, turns out it wasn't a mock anyway. Hi Fred, on holiday in Corfu. Good for you. How's Greece these days? And cheers everyone. The price for the map is 16.41 euros, which is odd, but that's the price. 16.41, I think it's 41, 16.5 euros. It's a one-time fee. I paid for it back on 1.30. Still getting free updates. No, it's not 61 euros, Jesus. 16 euros, Mango. Try washing your ears. Oh, Experior. Show the truck. Sure. Here she is. My Fandom Boss Volvo F10-12. 400 horsepower, V8, 16 speeder. There any updates lately for this map, you mean, Majooou? Yes, the current version 138 is supported. Yeah, there's been a lot of updating of the map, a lot of refreshing of the map since 136. So not a lot of news since 136, just basically every single city being refreshed. Hopefully he'll get back to updating the map with new roads and cities and such very soon. But the quality is, I think it's pretty good. I've really enjoyed this map, and I've done 2 video reviews of it. One on 131 and the one that I'm linking to in the video description, that is for 136. The A14 chip is made by Samsung, by the way. But obviously Apple wouldn't say that out loud. Well, the latest version is 2.03 for 138. So that's the version I'm using, the real one. It is a standalone map. Yes, it's a 1-to-1 scale map, so what I could do in 1-to-1 scale is totally the Norwegian west coast, the old highway from the 60s and 70s. Yeah, I saw there's a DLC coming for this map. Obviously it's not a DLC, it's something else, but yeah. Coming in 2021? Or in 2020? My 10-hour long haul. I will haul on Ross for probably 10 hours of the 35 hours, yes. Hi Matt, welcome. It's not a real DLC, Mango. Never mind. They're just calling it a DLC. So no, it's not a DLC, guys. Relax. It's just a horribly chosen name for the new content, whatever, that is coming to this map, the Majooou map. Egeman, expanding Scandinavia, yes. Not as a new DLC. They will do what they did with France and Italy, just add more to it. Hopefully soon, but I'm guessing we won't see the roads that I want to see, because the modern highway on the west coast it's kind of boring, in my opinion. I prefer the old highway, which is absolutely bonkers and beautiful. Not a lot of tunnels. Quite a lot of ferries over the fjords, but that's okay. Most important thing is that the old highway is very narrow, only one file in each direction, and a lot of curves, a lot of hairpins, a lot of up and down over mountains. One lane, sorry, not file, lane, of course, thank you. Or 2 lanes, one in each direction. And most of it is like you're allowed to do like 50 or 60 kilometers an hour, 70 on a good day. The modern highway, you're cruising at 120 through tunnels and bridges. Boring. The old highway reminds you a lot of what ProMods did in northern Norway. Those roads used to be what the Norwegians called a highway. Okay, you have 203. There's 2 versions of 203. There's one for 137 and there's one for 138. So I have the 203 version for 138. I do have Farming Simulator 19. Not a fan. I'm not a fan. Micromanaging a field like that is not really my thing. If I took the Peugeot wagon on a road trip, no, actually I'm gonna sell it. I'm literally struggling to do more than say 500 kilometers per month with that car. So there's absolutely no point in having it. I got my daughter an electric kick bike for her birthday. I'm thinking of buying one for myself as well and just sell the car. I really don't need it. And besides, I've kind of promised my oldest daughter that if she is accepted into the university in 1.5 years, I will buy her a car. So I kind of need the money. Which is another good reason for selling the Peugeot. Oh, I really love to have an Audi RS6. Many years ago, I'm looking back at it, I'm glad I didn't do it, but I almost bought an Audi S8, not a new one, an old one. You can get them here in Sweden, the old S8, say like 15 years old, for around 15,000 euros. In good shape too. So I almost did that many years ago. I'm glad I didn't. But I still want one. Cheers, cheese. Now the only thing I think that Toby needs to do with the next version, ET6, whatever, is, in my opinion, the mounting of it. I'd love to be able to mount it on top of my screen instead of at the bottom, because of the steering wheel and the microphone and everything else that gets in the way of it when it's mounted at the bottom. You go show her, Cheese. What do you want me to say about that? I know there's trucks in FS10-19, but it's not like they don't handle like the trucks do in ETS2. Oh, come on. Toby, welcome. I wish someone could make the Scania LB76. That is I think that is my all-time favorite truck. And I've seen at least 3 attempts over the years, people making it. Still, there's no public version of it available. There is one private version of the LB76 out there, but it's private. It's not even a paid mod. So I would just love it if XPS would do the LB76 sometime. Okay, I'm not gonna pay 10,000 euros for an LB76. I could buy one IRL for less. Oh, brake, brake, brake. Ooh, we're good. That's kind of the point of having a virtual LB76. It costs less than the real thing. $9,999 doesn't make much of a difference. Mr. Sambu, welcome. A newer version than what, Toby? There is one, but I think that is a stolen version of it that works on 138. Oh, 999.98. Now we're talking. I'm gonna take you up on that, Thanos. You can't get it much cheaper than that. So you make me an LB76 that I'll be proud of hauling in, and I'll pay you 9,998 euros. Toby, there is I think again it's a stolen version of the chauffeur. I don't think there is an official updated version of it, no. Kalia is working hard on something you haven't seen before, guaranteed. Maybe when she's done with that, she could do something, who knows. She's working on something very, very special, trust me. Hi, Pavilon. Welcome. Yeah, there's a 138 sort of version, but it's stolen, so please don't link to it. And it kind of works, but it's not the real deal, so... Yeah, I don't need any more buffering, thank you very much. I will absolutely downgrade back to OBS Studio tonight after this stream. Cheers, everyone. No, I didn't change anything. Just restarted the stream, but I did have to restart OBS because when I closed down the stream, Streamlabs OBS stopped responding. So there's obviously something going on there. And I mean, downgrading back to OBS Studio is not going to make anything any worse, is it? That plane doesn't look right. Let's see, we have only 9 kilometers to go. Fantastic. Equalizer Scania. I don't use equalizers mods. By the way, if you're enjoying the stream, please give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't done so already, subscribe as well. I love subscribers. I want more. Yeah, Equalizer is kind of like Cyrus the Virus. No offense to anyone, but yeah. Not my favorite modder or mod creator. Oh, you can dare me how much you want, Mango. It's not gonna happen. His trucks do look good on paper, though. And I have fooled myself a few times over the years. Downloaded them just to be extremely disappointed. No, you're not, Eggman. Nice try, though. Did you seriously expect me to believe that? That you're Cyrus? Don't get me wrong here. I appreciate what Equalizer and Cyrus the Virus does. Honestly, I do. It's just that their work isn't for me. I'm not a fan of the work. Ah, Perid. Oh, this is a true story. His Holiness is actually a subscriber. He loves ETS2. And he's been on quite a few of the streams, actually. Olaf, that's wonderful news. With the help of SCS, for real? That's even better. I don't think it's a secret that that there is a new US map mod coming out sometime in the future. Which includes some islands on the Caribbean, on the east coast. And there they have left-hand side driving. So for that you need, well, to allow traffic to drive on the wrong side of the road. And that isn't currently possible on ATS. except now it might be, which is great news. Possibly all of them, Exterior. Crazy Mango, I already have a face mask. If you check out the links in the video description, go to my merch shop, you'll find 2 different face masks there. So that's covered. No pun intended, for real. Yeah, please do, Mango. I actually need to order one of those face masks myself. Can't believe I have forgotten to do that. Oh. I do think there are ducky socks. Correct me if I'm wrong here, but I think I already have that as well. Well, believe it or not, we actually came back to the same company again as we delivered over. Seriously, dude. Hi Mutas, Combias, and everyone else who just joined. Welcome to the live stream and thank you for being here. If you're enjoying it, please give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't done so already, subscribe as well. Hit that subscribe button until it stops being red. I also made a Samsung case, Mango, and I think I'm gonna drop both of them. No one wants them, and I can't blame people for not wanting them. John H is here. Hi, John. I'm doing very well, thank you very much. How are you doing? Nice having you here. Back from vacation again. And welcome to the Majooou map. We're only 2 kilometers away from our target in the Volvo F10-12. So there's that. You got 17 t-shirts? Actually, I'm ashamed to say that I did not take advantage of it. $17 for real, Experior. These are 400 ponies from the 70s, dude. You can't expect them to perform like today's 400 horsepower engines. Thanos, that's very old news. Calais being reskinned. Toby, if the paid version of this map is worth the money, I think it is. I never regretted buying this map. I bought it on 130 or 131, early 131 perhaps. I did my first video review of the map of the paid version on 131, sorry. And there were a lot of progress on the map from 131 up until 136. Since then, most of the work has been on refurbishing the current cities. I think all of that work is done now, so he will get back to creating new additions to the map. And it gets better every time he do that. So I'm gonna say that, yeah, you won't be sorry you bought this map. And I should say he's also a very nice... Whoops, he needs to do some work there. He's also a very, very nice guy. First time I got in contact with him about the map, it was kind of strange because he had some information about you have to be 18 plus, you have to be from the Czech Republic even, I think he said back then. All of that is gone from what I know. He had no problem selling the map to me. And I made some huge errors in my first review of the map on 131. He was very forgiving about that. So he's a really nice guy. And as you've said yourself, the map is rich in details. It is, when hauling here at least, very bug-free. Looking at the, well, in the console you can see that there's still some work to be done, but 138, the version I have on 138, is still in beta. So bugs in the console is to be expected. Of course, that doesn't affect gameplay in any way. As you can see, we've done this for 2 hours, almost 2.5 hours now, so it's all good. I'm gonna assume you're just making things up as you go right now, Mango. If you're not, that is pretty big news. So I'm gonna check my Formula 1 sources first, see if Renault is still gonna be there in 2021 and 22. Well, they're gonna be there in 21, but in 22. And then I'm gonna update or downgrade to OBS Studio. No, they're not, Mango. And thank you for coming clean. That saves me a little bit of time. You wouldn't, Mango? I'm pretty sure everyone else would mind if they left. I mean, since Honda is leaving, if Renault left as well, we would be there stuck with just Ferrari and Mercs. I think this is... It is. Hyundai. Yeah, no. It's only getting worse. Oh my god, is it true? Only Mercedes? Ah. Let's see if I can do this. John H is here. I need to nail this. John is an IRL retired trucker, so for him I need to do this correctly. Please don't fail. I'm failing it. No, I'm not. But it was close. Well, maybe I am. No, I'm not. We're good. So there we have it. That's the second haul. The last haul for today. Next time I'm doing this will be on Thursday. And I'll be using OBS Studio instead. Let's see if that works better. Thank you, John. Thank you, John. As I said, Thursday next time, 6 p.m. Central European Summertime. Or are we on winter time by then? I'm not really sure. 6 p.m. anyway, Central European something. And till then, take care everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Hope to see you again on Thursday. Have a nice evening everyone. Bye bye. Now let's see, where's that button? Oh, there it is. I ain't gonna whisper. That's not happening today.